Vive l'empereur! All right, after arts and crafts night, we decided we're starting the mini campaign playtest for La Patrie in Danger. However you say that. How do you say that in French, Chuck?
La Patrie en danger.
There you go, that one. So it's a very long map. Starts with very few forces on the board. A little allied group here. The French are coming on in the southern part of the board, and who's this, Olsufiev? Is Olsufiev up here?
Yes.
And Olsufiev is strung out in road column, which is probably pretty bad for him. Because we, in our little time machine, we know that bad things are coming his way. So.
Well, but it takes a while for the bad things to get there.
It takes a while for the bad things to get there. Well, yeah. All he has to do is survive the entire day. No big deal.
That's right.
So we'll see how it works. Anyway, so Aaron's going to be playing Sacken. I will be playing Blucher, and our perennial Frenchman will be playing Napoleon. So check back in a bit. So there is a slight change in this game from previous versions of the game, which is instead of rolling a dice to see how long between weather checks, here you just make one check in the morning, one at noon, and one in the afternoon. Very cool, very simple. You can use the historical weather, or you can roll. We're choosing to roll. In the AM, we got 5, which is cloudy and mud. So cloudy in the 8 a.m. turn means it's another turn of night, so the sun doesn't rise quite yet, which is good because it'll for the Russians it shortens the day slightly. And then it's also mud, which probably does the usual mud things. What is it? The usual mud things.
And the thing is so that
artilleries have DRMs. Yeah.
Plenty entry for 1 turn, under 3 or 4, 2 turns, etc. So it's 2 turns.
So we're doing delay march confusion,
Goes back to
which
3.
delays
The old guard.
these guys,
2.
these alternates,
Correct. They went back to 2.
by two turns. Very nice. And it's a 3-4 march for Olsufiev. Chuck is surrounding us. And Chuck and Kurt. Kurt just arrived this week. He the alternate reinforcement. Kurt, obviously. The clouds lifted, or the clouds no longer had an effect. We had no visibility for the morning, but it is now 10 a.m., so that sort of burns off, and now these guys can see each other, and you can see the French columns approaching Olsufiev in all their majesty. And Olsufiev, has been informed that he should pull back. He should not fight. This is not the correct time or place. Yeah, so we've got the 11 a.m. movement phase, and you can see how Aaron has skillfully deployed Olsufiev between these two forests, and Chuck is busily approaching. No, look at that! You got a nice little line going. If these guys could see what was behind there, they would be quaking in their boots. Really is a pretty great map. The giant marsh down here.
Yeah, I do like the marsh. Very cool.
Which kind of goes all the way down.
Nice anchor to the flank.
Yeah, it's cool. It's fun having played Napoleonic Bay recently, seeing this map very much zoomed out, kind of coming in and seeing the detail. Kurt was making comments about these forests that are heavily cut with roads so that you can move through them quickly, but you still have them for combat.
You can deploy in the woods off the sides of the road.
Yeah. And the nice little detail of all the rivers are the... You pronounce it, Chip. Ruisseau de... Ruisseau de Villeo. Anyway, all the little stream names are all in French, which are very cool. Like, here's Le Marne.
Bâtard.
Yeah. it's we're in the middle of a what turn is it?
12.
The noon turn, and lunchtime will not be a calm and relaxing one for the Russian Ninth Corps as the column piles on in. You can see these poor little Russians are all reduced ones. Ugh.
This guy probably has one of these.
As the youngsters are coming flying in. Who the heck is this? Where'd that dude come from? Oh, yeah. That's Grouchy coming into our rear. All right, is that it for your movement, gentlemen? All right, then flop everybody down. Everybody who's been who's revealed. It's just 7 to 3.
It's actually a witness
He's
protection.
wait.
His voice will be recognized.
Is he?
7 to 3.
Yes. He's
7 to 3. Okay.
2 as 2 is to 1.
As 2 is to 1.
That's the 3 is 2 is to 1.
All right. So we want a
Shock. It's a shock.
shock.
We do a comparison.
Yeah. All right. So what do we have? We have a 3. And you guys have a 4. Oh.
It's
Oh,
plus
that would be
Lost by
plus
3.
3. Yushkov runs away 2.
Isn't exactly bad.
Well, yeah. 1, 2, or you can stack that, dude. All right, so Marmont with 4 against Olsufiev with 3.
He's in a chateau.
Is it Chateau or is it a?
No,
Yeah,
it's
there's a-
doubled.
there's a
It's
chateau.
Oh, so what does Chateau do?
It's doubled, and you have
double defender.
and you have all kinds
Doubled, and we get all right. So 1 to 1. Marmont versus Olsufiev in the Chateau. Oh, a 6.
They're hurled.
AR2, and you get to roll for Marmont. Bag him. Bag that boy. Oh, so close. All right. Yeah. Nicely done, though. That was cool.
It just means
That was a good job jumping in that Chateau. That was smart.
2 to 1.
All right. 2 to 1
2 to
with
1
cavalry.
attacks.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh,
my
you've been
God.
rolling horribly. You needed better dice
are
in that
with
one.
a- with an
that would be
asterisk.
that's shock. I don't know if mud makes shock. All right.
And we're able
Right.
to retreat in that direction, technically? We can,
Uh,
or are we forced
you're
to?
supposed to go back towards supply.
Okay, so like we do that.
Yeah, that would be more.
More like it. Okay.
Yeah. Cool. Wow. All right. Well, the Russians hold on pretty good.
Yeah,
Except on the one flank there. All right. So
Draw your card.
We draw a
whatever it
card?
is you do.
All right. So Olsufiev pulled away on the noon turn, extricated himself, with the exception of brave Pushkin,
He was stuck.
who is holding. No, he's brave Pushkin. He's holding the chateau against all odds. The Cossacks are coming, and then what I just realized, I'm going to be playing Sakin, is that Sakin's going to come in over here. He's not coming in. He's not coming in near where I thought the fighting was. I got to go all the way up that damn road, all the way to, which is why I guess they call this a campaign instead of a battle.
But the
So.
Blucher traffic copter says that the traffic is light on.
Okay, so Blucher, who's off that road somewhere, obviously eating a nice bit of Wiener Schnitzel, is coming in next day or so. So, Olsufiev is going to have to make a classic Russian fighting withdrawal,
Just like Hilo.
just like Carlo. All right, the French have pushed up. You see, Marmont has surrounded the chateau at Baye, or however you say it, and Ney has pushed up to the second line up in the north there. So, all right, Napoleon.
You notice after Pushkin's valiant defense last turn, they had to call in the guard.
Oh, I see them calling in the guard.
So in the
It won't
guard.
help them this time. What are the odds there at the chateau, Chuck?
Oh!
You mean like that 6 right there?
Shock though.
Oh, but it's still
It's
bad.
shock. But that's all right, because you don't have to retreat.
Yeah, 'cause
So
What about,
grab
the
some
chateau?
shock dice there,
you gotta roll a
Monsieur.
big 3 there.
So you've got a 3 and he's got a 4, right?
Yeah, right.
Let me chase
Oh-ho!
this.
Oh-ho! Tie! A tie is what?
Well, what would it be? 4
Isn't
to
that you
4?
both?
4 to 4.
Oh, yes. Both sides take a hit. All right.
All right, up here.
Very cool.
Yeah, that was great. Way to hold out, Pushkin.
Two to
So
one.
7-3, 2-1. 4, 2-1.
Much better.
DR. No, he's going up the hill.
No, you're that's very.
We're luring them in.
Are you
for
coming
double
in?
envelopment.
You coming in there, Nay? No, he's happy where he is. Look who just showed up. He just showed up. Pushkin's in a complete panic. He's waving a white flag from the top of the and the old guard. Yeah. Hang in there, Alsufiev. It's all looking good. And looks like the battle for the chateau continues. At what's the odds?
I believe it's max to 1.
17 to 1.
17 to 1.
I heard a raspy whisper.
So we need a 4 is what we need. Looking for a big 4.
You could do that.
Oh, not a 5. Well, that's not so bad. They sell themselves dearly. Chuck has to lose 1 as well.
You could flip 2.
I get to pick who I use.
Yeah, but he's killed. He's not flipped.
Oh, is that right? Yeah.
Who do you pick? It's got to be the big... Who is it? No. It's
No,
you
it's
got to
an
be
equal
exact
number,
change
yeah.
if you can.
So we take a 2.
Yeah, you take your 2.
Take my 2.
All right.
And we can advance.
And you can take by a... Slaying to the last man. Okay, our thing's over here.
Can guns cross bridges and all that?
This is. I keep forgetting which one.
I think we just do...
Are you going to chronicle the
Yeah,
alternate?
which one of these would it
there
be?
isn't. There isn't one for Champaubert. So.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. There's a question. Which casualty track do we use for the mini campaign? Just put them here for now. Brienne and Rothier are not what we're doing, so.
Look,
All right.
the alternate reinforcements have arrived.
Oh,
Via
you're
another
alternate
route.
Oh man, I wish I'd stay on the hill and kept harvesting cabbage. Now I'm screwed. All right. If only we'd known.
All right, so Grouchy has snuck across.
The bridge.
There's no zone of control across
Yeah.
the lake there,
Yeah.
but he's halved in there, so 1.5 to 1, 3 to 2. We'll try to roll the green die.
Why aren't you had coming over the bridge too?
No,
Because they're not both
we're
coming
being,
over the bridge.
We're being attacked.
Oh, only if one guy. Only if both.
So
of
we're
them
thrown
come over.
back, however.
They are with a
2.
6.
AR1, or AR shock, actually, right? Is that what it
Let's
is?
see here. It's shock.
Well, only if it's
Only if
defensive
you're
terrain
in
of some
defensive
sort,
terrain,
which
so
we're not.
we will do this.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, then.
Nicely done.
Guns bombard there.
Oh, a little fire. Is that a town or is
Yeah,
that just
two
a
to
messy
1,
little
I
hex?
think, right? Or, what
We're
are
just
you
firing over the lake.
at? 2, actually. Just 2 to 5.
5's pretty good.
DR.
DR, bombarding across the water. Nice.
That's what they want.
So that got Laval off the hook.
Okay, gotcha.
And then we have
So now Laval can
7
fight the other guys.
to
7 to
4,
7 to
which
4.
is 3 to 2 also.
Are you coming up a hill, aren't you?
I don't think so.
Something would hurl it.
Looks to me like you're both coming up a slope.
And say space.
Yeah.
1
to 1.
6.
Right.
Yeah. 2.
Yeah,
Well, there you
yeah.
finally got a good roll. DR. All right. You get pushed off the hill.
Here's our.
Yeah, that's our supply, so it's actually closer.
Well, wait a second about that. Aren't you supposed to go?
Yeah, whichever's the less movement
Yeah,
points.
less movement
So he
points
didn't go into the
towards
woods. He
your-
went into the
point.
open.
Yep. I thought there was a road connecting that woods.
All right, so Nay piles in. All right, so there's a counterattack against Nay. Why didn't you surround him? You killed Nay. That would've been
I
awesome.
could have, yeah, if I would have had any guys that could
actually
get
move?
there, yeah.
All right.
That would have been great.
So it's 4 to 5, and you're uphill though. So it's 5. So it's 7.5.
4 to 7.5.
4 to
Our
7.
bombardment failed.
No, it's
It's
1 to
not.
2 if it's 8 to.
Yeah. Well, it's the equivalent of that. That's
Yeah.
Oh!
DR.
DR.
Roll for Nay. Roll for Nay. Take out Nay. Come on, come on, come on. Big 6. Big 6.
Oh, it flashed, I thought. Not quite.
Marshal Nay lives to fight another day.
He is the bravest.
Are you going to take the hill? Take the hill.
No.
Coward. Cowardly Russians. All right, and over here, look, check this out. Here they come. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. They have a rather large march ahead of them. Here's a question for Kevin while they consult. So, my Vasilchikov is a cavalry column, and he would like to move
Yeah.
march at speed 6. but because it is baggage and because a column marches at the speed of its slowest member, he would be marching at 4, right? Is that what they are? 4 or 5? Baggage. Marching at 4.
Yeah.
So what I would like to do is to send the baggage on a separate march to a different location than Vasilchikov, basically cutting them loose to follow at their best speed. And we are wondering if that is a legal interpretation of reinforcements can get their own march orders or not. For now, we're saying not, and my guys are going to be reduced to moving at the speed of the baggage train. But my argument is that the baggage should be able to be given a separate march order to get to where it needs to go as fast as possible, and the main column races ahead to fight. But
Yeah, you're right.
there you go. We're throwing out a question. Yes, very quietly, sneaking up the hill.
They're beating the pot of charge with muffled
So which one?
drums.
The Young Guards against the Guns first, or the?
Oh, no.
No, Marshal Ney.
Marshal Ney.
Oh, he wants to get behind it. 2 to 1.
Goes to 3 to 1.
Yep. 3 to 1.
3 to 1.
All right, drive him back. Come on, boys.
It's happening.
Huzzah! That'll do
Every time you say that, it
it.
happens.
Shock. All right, you got the Young Guard, which
we
is
do
a
have the Young
4.
Guard is a,
And we've
The
got
Young Guard is the
Petra.
3.
Is it a 4?
Poltorotsky is a
Are
3.
they
Three.
one that's supposed to be a...
Oh,
No,
okay.
it's a 3.
All right, we
No,
got 3
we
also.
already-
No, he's a 3. Poltorotsky's also a 3.
Okay.
He's one of the errated counters.
So 3 and 3.
Do it.
Okay,
Come
well, this
on.
could happen. Whoa!
Oh, just enough to
Just a
drive him
+1.
back.
+1.
Right. So he goes back 1.
Yes, defender retreat.
Pen retreat. Okay, gotcha.
Guns are captured.
Alrighty. No, guns aren't captured yet.
The horse artillery could come in too, can it? Or?
No.
Yeah.
Guns can't advance.
So there you go. Sure.
Oh, no. I'm trying to think.
Yeah. You're going to push those back. Don't worry about it.
1 infantry and all cavalry can advance, or nay. Can bring the whole stack in.
We'll do that.
All right, so we got the against the guns. 1 to 1. 4 1 to 1.
That's a shock.
Shock. So now you have a 3 and the guns have a 1.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking
The
about.
guns are 2
to 4.
to 4. 4 to 2.
So 4 to 2.
That's DR.
DR. So they go back also.
I think that's our only choice there.
Yep, you're right.
Oh, we
So
like
they're getting
that.
driven apart.
We like that.
All right. Oh, look, we have reinforcements coming in at
First half of
Sherbatov.
Showtime score.
Cool.
And he's a
So our one suggestion is that weather checks
1.5.
for this game be printed on the turn track,
But he's
barring
if it's not
that,
too late.
if it's not too late. And
Yeah,
of course,
1,
barring
2,
that,
3, 4,
you
5,
can make little
5,
markers with
6.
clouds
Yeah,
on
you could
them.
do
That's
that.
another option.
If we have this attack here, we could
Where are we at?
throw
We're
down
at the French 4 p.m.
Right.
this here.
Too bad we didn't get clouds, man. We could have gotten early night and
That would have been great.
scampered. That would have been awesome. It is too bad. But instead, it's just raining.
Okay.
Two bets, so
So there's actually no line of sight. So unless
So there
you're
won't be
Jason,
guns. It's
everything's
one half.
That's right.
well, unless you're Jason, everything's like flipped down.
So actually flip him up. And flip him up.
no, yeah.
All right.
Oh,
So we have the big stacks are moving in now. Marmont and Ney. 2 to 1 for Marmont against the guns.
Canister.
Load canister. 5 at 2 to 1. Shock.
Good. Because
The guns are ones.
Guns are ones.
The guns are
And I
ones.
have a 4.
The guns remain ones. All right. And they are 5s. 5 to 1.
DR2?
The R2.
All right. Go guns, go. Probably back to the ridge, I would think.
Yeah.
One and then one more. Back to the ridge where you're.
They go-
No, not that way. No, not in the woods either. Back
Why
to the ridge.
not?
Here. That's the open.
Yeah, but that's
That's closer. That's closer to supply,
Yeah.
and it's
yeah, I guess
the
you're
lowest movement. Just take his hex. It's not like campaigns.
Okay.
All right. So the fighting up the hill
two at least.
2.
against 4.
Well, they're double.
Oh, they're double.
Four.
So 12.
We've had
More
a
shock.
plethora
All
of
right,
shock.
you got a 3. Poltorowski's a 3.
Oh, okay. This is mono and mono.
So
Probably
DR,
one.
and they take their position.
Yep.
Wow, well done. I love bayonet.
Yeah, nicely done.
Cursed.
It's like the readout.
Yeah.
Failed me.
It's failed me too many times. All right, is there an attack over here?
There's
Infantry coming over the
yes.
ridge. The crest doesn't do anything except make shock ARs into shocks.
Right.
3 to 1.
3 to 1.
3 to 1.
3 to 1.
It's a sleeve roller upper.
Oh,
that's
DR3. Woohoo! They go flying back.
With what? Oh, well, that's true. I suppose.
If I do that.
All right. That's it. Little fighting in the rain. All right, the French, it is 5 p.m. The day is drawing to a close.
Move this guy.
Marshal Marmont has played his own card. So it reduces our initiatives by
You know
one
what?
for
Why
shock.
don't you put
It
this
negates
guy here and move this up
DR and
here.
AR. Oh, okay, so he keeps people in contact. You can't actually get away from him.
It's still 2.
It's actually pretty good for right now. And DR2 slows down. His initiative goes to 6, and his artillery gets a bombardment modifier, but it's raining, so that didn't actually do anything. Alright, so we've got guys pinned against the lake by an injudicious retreat. Ney, 6 to 1 against Olsufiev. They get an exchange.
Right.
So Ney's got to lose 2 points. No, 1 point.
Yeah.
And you get to roll.
Olsufiev.
You get to roll for Olsufiev.
Oh, me.
You. So you can catch him. No, he gets away.
Alrighty. Now we've got. These guys are not looking too happy.
All right. So there's 4 in the woods. What's the
in the
woods give
woods.
us? Anything?
What's that thing?
One,
Just
1.5. Everybody else is halved. Infantry are normal. Everybody else is halved.
Yeah,
That's what
I
woods
think
are.
It's just artillery is and
And
adjacent.
cavalry.
Yeah,
also
so that's 6 to what? That's
4.
6 to 4.
So it's a 3 to 2.
Oh.
Oh
Two,
no!
that's what I was looking for.
Oh, that's it. Oh, Sufiev takes the drubbing that he's been expecting. Oh, that's bad. RR. All right.
Followed up by a 6 to 1
Give me
on
him.
that, which he can't retreat because we also have light cav.
That's right.
Any more combat on this turn?
So, guy, you are. You have the infantry.
Oh, here you.
Oh, you're coming after my cavalry. And my cavalry can't retreat. What's the odds there, Chuck?
It'd be
Sir?
7 to 1, but
7 to
we'll
1?
call it 6 to 1. Oh no! They fight.
Exchange!
Oh god.
All right.
We'll
You take 1.
We'll take this.
The Emperor's please.
All right. The here's our flyby for the end of our evening, which we played basically the bulk of the first day. We've got the 6 p.m. turn and then the night combat turn, possibly. The French did a good job of levering Olsufiev out of Champaubert, and they managed to kill that stack that retreated poorly. Cavalry here, and then Sakin's extremely long column coming up the road to Montmirail. And luckily they'll get to march all night because they have march orders. So, all right, gentlemen. So next week we will push on to the Battle of Montmirail. Very cool.